is. And the scenario is, I'm on a 2-day business trip, and I think it would be a pity not to actually experience a little bit of the city itself before I go back to minus 30 degrees in Canada. So I've arranged my itinerary so that I actually have a full day, but a little bit of spare time towards the end of each of the last 2 days. And I've heard of this interesting application that gives me access to this intelligent business network that would give me a beautiful experience or an opportunity experience of interesting things that are of interest to me. So the first thing the application is going to ask me is, how many days do you have? And I have 2, and I'm actually alone. Now, what am I actually interested in? I'm on a 2-day business trip, so I'm clearly interested in business. And I've heard that Gaudí is kind of cool, so we want to maybe check out a little bit of Gaudí. And I've heard that Santa Maria del Mar is kind of cool, so I want to check out that. And I've heard that La Boqueria is kind of cool, so I want to check out some architecture while I'm actually here as well. What's happening now is that the Context-Aware Intelligent Business Network is actually pulling down, based on some very simple profile information, some ideas for me to actually go and see. Now, La Sagrada, I've heard of that, so you know what? I'm going to add that on. But the Magic Fountains of Montjuic, I vaguely recall the Olympics being in Montjuic, so maybe I want to check that out. But actually, maybe I want to see a little bit more about that. And that looks actually kind of cool. Fountains look pretty interesting, something that my kids might be interested in seeing when I take some photographs. And what's fascinating here is we're getting real-time insight on the actual city asset. So through Internet of Things, we can see that this asset is actually available. And because of feedback from users there participating in the network, we can see that the queue time is only 5 minutes, and the crowd is actually quite small. So I can decide, actually that's pretty interesting, so I'm going to actually select that too and add that to my itinerary. Let's check out the itinerary, and it's mapped out, and it's great. 24 hours have gone by. I've been blown away by La Sagrada. Very, very happy. And now I'm on my way to the airport because day 2 is done. But I've managed to go to Montjuic a little early, so I have time to actually go and check out the Magic Fountains. So I'm walking to Montjuic. But I get an alert on my smartwatch. Now what's actually happening here? I get an alert, and if we can go to the watch, do the autofocus. In real time, I've just found out via push that actually the fountain is down for maintenance. Now this is a problem for me because I only had a fixed amount of time. So what to do? The Intelligent Business Network says, well, wait a second, I've got a suggestion here. Do I want to optimize the experience? Yes, I do. That Italian restaurant that's close by, so based on my location, based on my personal preferences, is actually saying, I have a table available for you. Do you actually want to book this? So that hopefully while I'm actually having a bite to eat, maybe the maintenance work will actually be done. So let's grab and book the table. And I'll go and grab that reservation, and that's great, and hopefully that actually clears up. Now, what's actually going on here? What's going on is we're actually able to actually take a look at real-time data coming in by Internet of Things on the city assets, number 1. Number 2 is we're able to profile and actually have a personalized experience for each of the citizens and the tourists actually participating. Number 3, businesses are able to participate in this economy as well and have very targeted propositions to people that are interested in it. So it's truly a win-win-win of the 3 constituents. Businesses are happy because they're selling more to people that are interested in their propositions. Tourists are happy because they're getting valid and personalized propositions that are unique to them. And the city of Barcelona is happy because more tourists will be talking to their friends about the great experience that they actually had, telling more friends, more business for the actual city, and more revenue. Bill, Carolyn, we're doing this in the city of Montreal. Hoy no es por la ciudad de Montreal. It's all about Barcelona for sure. We're excited to be working on this initiative, on this project with the city of Barcelona and Telefonica, and we're going to be doing this everywhere. Because being able to deliver the right proposition to the right user at the right time is really the most powerful example of simplicity. We're very excited. Back to you guys.